Hey, what's going on, guys, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I almost didn't do this video, but I figured let me run inside. It's one that I really wanted to show for a while, and it happens to be one of my very best fixed blades um, that I've handled, that I've carried, and I just enjoyed it. Ever loving Dickens office thing, but nevertheless, it's 5 after 2 in the afternoon, and just outside trying to get stuff done. Spring is here, and we're just out there trying to get it done. So, amongst other things, not just cleaning up the house, but trying to get, just life things, the unexpected things. Um, but yes, let's talk about this knife right here. It's very, very important to me. I don't know how you guys will, what you guys will think about it, but once again, we're looking at Battle Horse knives, guys. If I haven't mentioned, I apologize. Got so much on the mind, but these knives, fixed blades, are, again, you know how I repeat myself, they are the absolute favorite knives, fixed blades, in the fixed blade category. I always have my little separations with my little favorites, you know what I mean? But as far as fixed blades go, no other knives now that we'll be talking about, you know what I mean? We're talking strictly fixed blades. Battle Horse knives has it beat. To me, that's my opinion. You know how we have to say that, but once again, you're going to get this beautiful sheath here. Let's get you a beautiful look at this sheath. I mean, the quality of leather that they're using on these things. So you're going to get a top-notch, beautiful, beautiful piece here. See if I could give you a good look around it. You know what I mean? Look how thick that welt. Look how thick that welt is. Nice loop, belt loop here. Just a fantastic piece, sheath. So that is that. And then this guy here is just a stunner. This is the Camp MUK. This is the Camp MUK. Now you could get this in a couple of different versions. I opted for this curly maple covers with black liners. This thing is just, I can't even explain it, guys. Honestly, I really can't. But it's so smooth, and I mean, it's a wonderful grip in your hand. And as far as the body, or the blade, as far as getting any kind of chores done, the way that this blade is constructed, you can just do all kinds of cutting and just really, really getting at it. It's going to excel. It's going to excel at every task you throw at it. Just because the way it looks, you know what I mean? With all this belly in here, I don't even want to touch that darn blade. You got all this belly in here, and it just makes for a wicked feather sticking. I mean, you could just get some serious, this thing will just eat wood, feather stick, you name it. As far as doing it around camp, it's going to do it, guys. It's going to do it. You've got these brass bird's eye rivets here. Look how beautiful them brass rivets are. This curly maple wood is just, guys, it's just stunning. You can pick whichever one. They had like 20 of the same knives on the site, but they were all different woods. The maple was all different shades in it and stuff. So I went with this one. I hope this thing's coming across. Look how beautiful. I went with one that has just the most contrast in it, and it's really showing up that maple. Look at that right there. Look how beautiful that is. So yeah, it's just a great piece. And I just feel, I mean, you can see that the stock on it, I mean, it's just really, you've got this '01 tool steel with these grind lines all through it. Beautiful grind lines. I just love, I just love the grind lines, I mean, you guys know. This blade is just absolutely, I can't, guys, I took my time with this thing, man, and I just stropped it and stropped it, and I put some, oh, what is that stuff called on my strop? I use a strop block with the green compound. I forget the name of the compound. It's not just your normal green compound, but it will give you a mirror polish edge on if you take your time stropping it. It will give you just a beautiful edge. Now, I mentioned before that when you get these knives out of the box, they come sharp as the Dickens. There's no need to put a stone on that. I would never ever put a stone on that, but what I do is I can't stress stropping enough. That's another thing that I must sound like a broken record about, because stropping is everything. Stropping is everything. It really hones in the edge. If you take your time, and depending on what you're using on that strop, you can get a polished edge. You can get a really nice edge with not doing a lot of work. You can get a polished edge with not doing a lot of work. It will come up and it'll knock off all them boogers, whatever's left. Even if you don't feel anything, when you get it out of the box and when you touch it like this, I strop it just in case, just to refine anything that is hung up on the blade. And now it's just, I know that I did it, you know what I mean? And I know that edge is crisp. That edge is crisp. So yeah, I hope this is coming across my camera to you guys, because I really want you guys to see this. It's important. Back to the knife itself. It's just a wonderful piece, man. It's just, like I said, it's called the Camp MUK. It feels wonderful in your hand. You've got this, like this upswept, big belly knife, and it's just meant for just getting it done. That's it. Every task that you can possibly think of that you can throw at this knife in your camp chore, it'll get it done. Now, it's not going to be a chopper, okay? But I'll bet you if you choke back on this thing here and you start swinging and you swing with choke back, you can, if you need to do chopping, you can certainly chop with this. Yes, you can. Absolutely. But just throw it in the sheath real quick. I don't want to give you guys a look at, hold on a minute. I always get so scared putting this in the really tight fit, guys. The retention is fantastic. And you can see how it's in there, how it forms in there. And I just sometimes, if I'm sitting there, I just get my thumb and I just bend it to the shape of the blade, the handle. See it? See it here? That's where it ends, the handle. And I just keep pressing right there. And eventually you'll get a form. What'll happen is you'll get a form-fitted sheath. You know, you got to have that oil on it, and you have to have that sheath soft and supple in order to form fit it. You just can't have dry leather or new leather and just expect to, you know, form it in. It's got to be supple. Your leather's got to be supple naturally for it to form. You know what I mean? And then you could get, there you go. See how it's all formed? You know? And that's how she sits, man. And you want that retention real tight. You know, you don't want to lose your knife in the field. You know, when this thing's on your hip and you're doing work, you don't want this to fall out. It's got to be tight. Not real tight, but you don't want to take no chances of losing this in the woods. You know what I mean? So the retention is very important. Retention is important, especially with these knives. They're expensive. You know what I mean? You're talking a $200 knife. It's nothing, you know, they're not cheap. So you got to make sure everything's on the up and up with them. Pulling it out of the sheath, I pull mine out easy, man. I know I don't have to, but I just don't want to take no chances on me ripping my leather up, because I've seen the best of the people do it. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Just one last look at it. Just let me know what you think. You know, look at them black liners. Freak, those black liners. Don't they match perfect with that maple? The brass rivets are fantastic on it. Just an unbelievable piece, guys. If you could, I'd greatly appreciate if you can drop me a quick comment. That's always appreciated. Yeah, have a fantastic weekend, guys. Be safe out there. I'll catch up to you on Sunday. If you're Saturday is Big J's, and I'll see you in there. If you're in Big J's live and Boston Blade Reviews. Also, if on Sunday everybody gathers in RJ's lives, so you'll know where to find me on Saturday and Sundays. And that's about it. You guys be good, be well, be safe. And that's about it, guys. Drop me a comment. Greatly appreciate that. And we'll just keep on trucking down that road. All right, guys. Be well.